folks. My name's Blue and I love reading books.
And my name's Justin and I don't like to read.
Welcome to Reading Held Hostage. This is a comedy podcast where I'll be teaching my husband books about our childhood. To start off today, Justin, can you give us a little recap of the last time we did this?
So, last time we did this was so long ago that I... Did someone die?
In real life or the book?
The book.
I
think a cat died.
Yeah, somebody important died. The sexiest medicine cat to ever be known to the
Blue.
4 clans. Spotted Leaf.
Blue.
Don't forget, she's sexy and she's dead. And Yellowfang took over her Spot and Thunder clan.
Can we not record today?
No. So we finished up Into the Wild last time round. And if you're binging the podcast, you don't need a full review of it. But today we're doing book 2, Fire and Ice, of the Into the Prophecy series of the Warrior Cat series by Erin Hunter.
And Erin Hunter is not a person.
No, she's a conglomerate of people. And this book was written by the same person who wrote the first book, Kate Carey.
Okay. And
so you'd think there would be 0
person?
edits. Yeah, Kate was the one who started the book.
Okay.
The series as a whole. But again, she uses the fan-made wiki to, get an idea of where everything's at when she writes books again.
So she's not even keeping track of this?
No, I think after the first 3 or 4 series, there's just no way you could possibly have kept track of any of it.
Yeah.
I do know that with this book, she wrote these 2 back-to-back. So she wrote Into the Wild and then Fire and Ice as the first 2. And there are still a multitude of errors in this book that you think wouldn't have been made, let alone wouldn't have made it through the editing process.
Well, okay, so that just proves to me that no one actually wants to read these books.
I want to read these books. Our subtitle, maybe we read it so you don't have to, but I want to read these.
But, okay, so the author didn't reread it.
She might have. She might have just not reread it closely.
The editor didn't reread it.
No comment.
The publisher didn't reread it.
Again, no comment.
And how well did these books sell?
I mean, I don't know, probably pretty good considering they're still I'd have to assume pretty good considering they're still making them. I cannot assume any different.
It's...
Anyways, today we're reading Fire and Ice, which is the second book in the series. So, I did my notes a little bit differently this time, and I actually made a decision, Justin, I didn't tell you while I was riding home in the car, that nobody's allowed to make fun of the way I say anything.
Oh, that's your decision.
Yes, so I know you made fun of the way I say wiki.
I was literally just about to earlier.
Say something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it, and that's kind of what reminded me of it. You can't make fun of the way I say words, because that's how I say them. Every time I listen to a podcast, I, in my brain go, they said that word funny. So you can think it, and you can tell other people about it, but I don't want to see any comments, and I don't want you to say anything about it.
I'm going to say stuff, and then I'm going to read stuff people say about it to you.
That'll make me really sad. Okay? So, we're starting off Fire and Ice, the epilogue. There's always an epilogue. So the way the paper books are written, so you have the, the intros, and then you have the allegiances with all the characters.
So... They don't expect you to remember the characters so much. They put
How could you possibly? Allegiance.
Yeah.
In the front.
In the front. They're just like, hey, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I get it.
Yeah, so they recap, here's everybody. Sometimes they get it wrong, so they'll, add a character who's, if, somebody becomes a leader, they'll, add the leader that halfway through the book, but they'll have them write in the allegiances, so you're kind of like, well, that was a big spoiler.
Oh, so they'll just spoil the whole book by putting titles in. Yeah,
a little bit. So anyways, it goes allegiances, maps, and then the epilogue. There's always an epilogue.
What is the point?
Of what?
As someone who doesn't like to read, why is there an epilogue? Just get into the book.
It's like foreshadowing, I guess.
But just get into the book and tell me in the book.
But it is anyways. So, in the epilogue, we're starting off with One Clan. So, what do you remember last time about One Clan?
Didn't they get wiped out or something?
They're not wiped out. They were kicked off their land by Shadow Clan and Broken Star.
Okay.
So we're starting off with Wind Clan and Tall Star, and they're looking for a new place to settle after Shadow Clan kicked them out. So the more important characters from Wind Clan this time around are going to be Ashfoot plus her kit, Deadfoot, Tall Star, One Whisker, and Morning Flower, who's pregnant.
Okay.
So they end up settling in a tunnel underneath the Thunder Path. Do you remember what Thunder Path is?
That's the road, right?
Yeah, so they're like uncomfortably close to Two Legs.
Again, I hate all the terminology that, like, if you're gonna use human terminology in the book, why not just use all human terminology? Why just make up certain things for certain things?
Because they're cats.
Like, they call rocks rocks.
Yeah, well, rocks aren't made by humans. At least, maybe not to the extent that they think. Okay, so chapter 1, we're kind of starting, it's a little cold, Fireheart, because he's been made a warrior now. This is right after the day of the battle, so he's just been named, the vigil's over, remember the vigil?
Mm-hmm.
So he's just like, oh crap, it's kind of cold, it's going to be a leaf bear soon, that's what they call winter.
Wait, he's only 6 months old.
He's a year-ish now.
Okay.
Because remember, he was 6 moons old when they found them.
So still, he wouldn't remember fall.
No, so this is his first winter. It's called Leaf Bear.
Oh my god.
So he's doing around, he sees Sandpaw and Dustpaw, and bro, they are pissed. Because they've been apprentices for like 4 extra moons than stupid Fireheart and stupid Graystripe. And they're still paws. So technically now Fireheart and Graystripe can give them orders. So Fireheart has a dream about Wind Clan.
Wait, I thought you became a warrior at a year.
No, it's not consistent like that.
Okay.
Apprentices are usually consistent to 6 moons. It's actually consistent in literally every case except for one, which we're going to discuss later.
These cases?
No. The apprentices. This is warriors.
Oh, okay.
So, they'll kind of just like vibe it out when you're ready to be a warrior.
Okay.
They fought the battle with Shadow Clan, Blue Star decided that Fireheart and Graystripe were ready to become warriors, but Dustpaw and Sandpaw have not fought in a battle.
Okay. Do they have ranks in the warriors, or is it just leader, deputy?
It's leader, deputy, warriors, but the leader tends to have like a knit group. So like Blue Star really values. Yeah, she really values the opinion of Whiteheart or Whitestorm, Tiger Claw, Frostfern, Brindleface, and Goldenflower, and the Elders.
Okay.
I did all that off the top of my head. Are you proud of me?
No, not really.
So Fireheart has a dream about Wind Clan. Like I said, he's always dreaming. He's like obsessed with telling Blue Star about like the Tiger Claw situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of like noticing that Graystripe wants to stay out of it, which is really not cool for him.
I just don't want to get involved.
He doesn't, because he's like clan politics. Yuck.
I'm so over politics.
Literally. So then Blue Star, same day, she's like, I think it's time Longtail gets an apprentice. Everybody gather beneath the high rock, and they give Longtail the apprentice Swiftpaw. What?
Which one's that?
Swiftpaw was a kitten? Are you talking about the paw or the warrior?
No, Swiftpaw.
Swiftpaw's a new cat.
Okay, okay.
And so they have a gathering that night. He kind of tells Blue Star, like, hey, this is kind of what Ravenpaw told me. And she's literally like, so you're telling me that Ravenpaw killed Oakheart? That is so dishonorable of him. There's no way he would have done that. And she's like kind of gaslighting him. I actually wrote on the back of my note card for this chapter, gaslight, gatekeep, Tiger Claw. She's like, that's literally not true. Maybe Ravenpaw was just like having trouble remembering.
Gaslight's a pretty big word. Do you know what that really means? Know?
So then we're in chapter 2. They're at the gathering, and it's been like 2 days since the big battle where Fireheart became Fireheart.
Yeah.
And they're all like, wow, Shadow Clan is looking really strong. And I'm like, it's been 2 days. They basically decimated their kit population. How is that possible? Anyways, apparently Nightpelt is the new Shadow Clan leader. He is not Night Star yet.
Well, the way that they are so strong again is every single one of them were pregnant. Every single one.
All the queens were pregnant.
Yeah.
After 2 days, every single one of them simultaneously gave birth.
Birth.
All their kits grew 6 moons in 2 days.
Yeah.
So Nightpelt is the new Shadow Clan leader, chosen by Shadow Clan, but he's not a star yet because he's not made the transition. He's not gone to Mothermouth and the Moonstone.
Oh,
He's not gone to Mothermouth and the Moonstone.
he hasn't crawled in Mothermouth and touched the moon rock.
Anyways, River Clan's like, hey, remember how we said you could hunt? We were lying, no more hunting. And Shadow Clan's like, I think actually, yes, we're gonna still do that.
Actually.
And Blue Star kind of pops in and she's like, guys, stop fighting. Like, obviously, Wind Clan must return. And Shadow Clan and River Clan are like, why?
No. Why does that need to happen?
Why do we have to do that?
Like,
but if they don't return, then we have the rabbits.
Yeah, I've been enjoying them not being here, really.
Literally. And Blue Star's like, well, there's 4 seasons, there's 4 trees, we need 4, there's 4 clans. And then like Crooked Star and Nightpelt are kind of like glaring at each other like, is she serious?
4. It has to be 4.
So anyways, they all agree to have a mission to go get Wind Clan back. 2 days after Fireheart becomes a warrior.
Yes. And how many days after Shadow Clan drove off Wind Clan?
It's actually like 6 moons.
Okay, so it's been a while.
It's been a hot minute.
So it's not like, oh, we drove them off. We should probably go get them back.
No, it's like they've been gone since Broken Star was a leader, which was like 4 moons after Fireheart joined, or 2 moons after Fireheart joined Thunder Clan, and then he was leader for 4 moons, so it was 6 moons.
Okay.
So chapter 3, the River Clan and Shadow Clan leaders, like, they're like, we won't hunt on their lands, like, we kind of really want to, though. They're kind of like really like glancing at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then like apparently the elders spoke, and they heard that Two Legs kind of took part of the River Clan river. So like a camping ground kind of thing. Like they're occupying like the lower edge of the river and scaring the fish. So Blue Star kind of like, she goes, hey, Fireheart, Gray Stripe, come on over here. She goes, hey, I know it's been 2 days since you've been warriors, but can you just go get Wind Clan, like the Leaf Bear's coming? And then
go run and grab a whole clan.
Literally.
We'll wait.
I have in my notes, technically Fireheart and Gray Stripe have literally never met Wind Clan. They can only smell their scent. Yeah,
because when I was editing, you were saying that they've never seen Wind Clan.
They've never seen a Wind Clan cat.
Yeah.
Gray Stripe has heard stories of them from like as a kitten because he's clan born. Fireheart has only heard like mythos about them as an apprentice and warrior. Again, 2-day warrior.
Clan born sounds bad.
That's true.
I've been clan born.
You're gonna make me have a winter cough fit. So Yellowfang, Fireheart goes to tell Yellowfang, and she's like so happy for him. She's like in a grandma way, like a grandmama kind of way. Chapter 4. They're going through River Clan, and they're like, River Clan warriors are hunting here, like, and they're really not good at it. They like watch them try to jump on a rabbit, and they suck. It's only been 2 moons since they left, but I was like, no, it's like in my notes I have, no, it's literally he's never met one. It's been 6 moons. Anyways, somehow they find the trail, and like they end up figuring it out.
So wait, the book says it's only been 2 months.
2 moons.
2 moons.
Yeah.
Months. I'm going to say months.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm not using the lingo.
Okay, well you got to use the lingo, Justin. Okay, yeah.
So the book says it's been 2 months, but like
they've never met a Wind Clan. Yeah.
It's not.
They've never met a Wind Clan cat.
Can't be that.
No.
Okay.
So anyways, they like never crossed the Thunder Path, but there's like, so they managed to like figure it out like really quickly, which like really pisses me off because if they're scared of Shadow Clan killing them and they're less than a day's travel away, like, okay, I'll just kill you then. Like, that's really bad fighting. Chapter 5, they somehow find fresh scent, which is interesting because Fireheart is not a particularly good scenter. Gray Stripe is a lot better at it. What?
I hate that.
Anyways.
Do they call them centers?
No.
Okay. Okay, that was just
I just couldn't figure out how to say it.
Okay. Smeller?
No, I don't like that.
Tracker.
So,
I think
tracker,
yes.
that's the word. Thank you.
Yeah.
Then you also, nobody can make fun of me for not being able to say words proper.
Okay, so we're just laying down ground rules as we go.
Yeah. I've made the decision. Do you have one you want to add?
I can make fun of you.
Anyways.
Bam.
They find fresh scent and they kind of like settle for the night and they rest. And then they like kind of look around and they like see Wind Clan cats. They're like exploring and they like see them like a two-leg throws something at them and they hit the cat and they scatter. And they like see that where they go, and so they follow them under the tunnel.
If they fight off a person,
They don't.
okay.
They don't.
If they just like, I'm gonna claw this fool.
No, they don't do that.
Okay.
So the cats, like, they follow them into the tunnel, and they find the Wind Clan cats ready to just, like, beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, because they don't know who they are.
No, because neither of them have ever met. So, chapter 6. Fireheart recognizes Tallstar from a dream, which is, like, okay. Anyways,
I hate that.
Yeah.
So he's the little prophecy cat, or?
I won't give spoilers.
Oh.
So they like give like, hey, you guys have the whole clear to come back. Like, Shadow Clan doesn't suck anymore. And then look at me, Justin. Wink.
Yeah, because they totally do suck. That's the whole point of the book, right?
Yeah, and like for some reason, Tallstar is like really vibing with Fireheart. He's like, wow, your name like really goes with your coat.
Oh my god, is he gonna groom this cat?
Do you want to say that again? Because
no.
that can have two meanings. No, other cats get groomed, and not in the cat way, in the P word way. So, so Tallstar's like, all right, let's go, Fireheart, you lead the way, King. And then he's like, Graystripe, take up the rear. Let's separate these two in case they try to attack us. So everyone's ready to go, but Morning Flower, remember Morning Flower? No. She's got a kid who's like really young, really tiny. So,
Just one?
Well, having kids depends on like your nourishment. So
Yeah,
she
that's
probably
true.
didn't have the proper amount of nourishment to keep any more alive.
Yeah.
So they have to cross the Thunder Path in groups, which is like very scary, as we know. I don't even like to cross roads.
Yeah.
So Graystripe and Fireheart, they're like rushing him through, and they actually almost get hit by a car while trying to help an elder. And one Whisker says, "You would have died for us. We will never forget that." One Whisker's pretty good.
What the hell is this book?
So they're actually pretty close to Ravenpaw's barn. Do you remember Ravenpaw?
Is that the one that is in the murder trial?
Yeah, I suppose. They said he's dead.
Oh, okay.
So they're kind of like getting ready to rest for the night. And then Ravenpaw comes out and he is like, they're like, wow, he is a different cat. He's chunky. His fur looks smooth. He seems confident. I would like to remind you that this is maybe 4 to 6 days after he's been proclaimed dead. So
I love the timeline in this book. A cat can really change in a couple days. I wish our fosters were like
I was
that.
like, we've had fosters. I mean, who did we have who was really skittish? The Twilight litter was really skittish. It took Carboy maybe months to even come out.
Yeah.
It took the Puff Pastry litter how long?
I mean, our sassy girl didn't come out from under the bed for 3 months.
Yeah, so he's just like vibing 4 days later. He's like, this is the best. Tiger Claw never once wanted to kill me. I could have been a warrior, but I'm not. And I live in the barn now with Barley. So anyways, they're hiding there and some apprentice like looks at Firepaw. Okay, this is funny to me. So an apprentice looks at Firepaw and goes, once a kitty pet, always a kitty pet.
Got him.
How does he know Firepaw or Fireheart is a kitty pet, Justin? They've been gone for more than 6 moons, which means this apprentice probably was not an apprentice when they left. Yeah. Or was an apprentice very young. So it's been 6 moons. And
wait, Puzzle Blue.
What?
He had a dream about him.
Oh, that's true. Okay,
yeah.
Never mind. So Ravenpaw's vibing. He and Barley are pretty tight. They kind of like wake up, and the Wind Clan medicine cat has a message. He looks up at the clouds and goes, "This day shall bring in a necessary death." And that's the end of the chapter.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's Bark Face for you.
I think someone's gonna die. Yeah, if I had to guess, someone's dead today.
Someone's gonna die. So chapter 7. And then they're kind of like, hey, are we sure that message is for us? Kind of all the clans can see the clouds, which I think is a really funny way for the cats to like be like, are we sure about that? Everybody can see those clouds.
Hey, wait, the cloud message, could that be for literally anybody in eyesight?
It's like if Jesus came by and was like, this is the Bible, and they're like, I don't know. Everybody can kind of read around here. That could have been for somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Anyways, when Clan gets home, they're like really excited to be home in their little gorge tunnel.
Their what?
I can't say the word. We already discussed it. Gorge?
Gorge?
Like bushes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't say it proper. It's like a thorny bush type of thing. It's like a windy, windy thing.
Oh, okay.
So One Whisker...
Like a thicket?
Yeah, that's a good way to use. So One Whisker and Deadfoot are like, hey, we'll walk you home. And they're hand in hand, paw in paw.
Yeah, just chilling.
They're skipping. Yeah, no. Fireheart is like real lazy. He's like, what if we just like went through River Clan land? Wouldn't that be easier? And everyone's like, oh.
What if we just trespassed real quick?
Yeah, everyone's like, we're not really supposed to do that. But then Deadfoot and One Whisker are like, we have literally been away from our home for 6 months. Like, I kind of vibe with that. So they go. They, of course, meet a River Clan patrol at a...
Immediately. I mean, like, they don't even step foot in there.
No,
and
literally
like, hey,
immediately. In a
what are you doing
very
here?
not good spot to meet them. It's like right before a river, what's that called? A waterfall into a cliff. So, of course, a cat ends up dying. Gray Stripe accidentally sends a cat White Claw of River Clan to his death down the gorge.
Oh, oopsie.
I just used the same word twice. Gorge. That's for down. But during this endeavor, Fireheart actually ends up saving Sandpaws from falling over. So she's kind of like, oh, dang it. Aw, nuts. Okay, chapter 8. White Claw's dead, and it's become a little bit more than a border fight. And Leopard Fur, that's the River Clan deputy, is like, we're leaving, but just so you know, like, we're not going to forgive this. This is, we're peeved.
Yo, I'm so angry that you killed that guy. See ya.
Pretty much. Like, what's she going to do? She's not the leader.
I mean, she's the second in charge.
Yeah, but they still go up to the deputy for everything.
Okay.
So then Tiger Claw is peeved, rightfully so. He's like, are you guys freaking kidding me right now? First, Blue Star, like, fights to go get Wind Clan. And now you're in another clan's territory with Wind Clan. So it looks like we have an alliance with Wind Clan, and which will drive River Clan and Shadow Clan closer.
Politically, that does not look good.
Literally. Blue Star goes, I hear what you're saying, Tiger Claw.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
I hear what you're saying. I don't want to punish them. Actually, I want to give them one of the biggest honors of a warrior, and I want to give them 2 apprentices.
Oh, okay, cool.
So right then and there, I would like to remind you, this is a week after they've become warriors.
Yeah, and how long does it usually take someone to get an apprentice?
Sandpaw, who later becomes Sandstorm, doesn't get one for like 5 years.
Yeah.
It pisses me off so much.
Hey,
anyways,
these people just almost did a war crime, so the best.
Yeah, they're
the best.
Which really just shows that, like, one, Blue Star is like, what's a kind way to say it? She is just so favoriting Fireheart that, like, on my second or third read as a kid, I was like, I hate them both. I hate everybody. I would be, if I was if I was Sandpaw and Dustpaw, bro, I would have massacred these 2. I would have been pissed.
Yeah.
I would have been throwing paws at these cats.
Put your paws up. We're duking it out.
We're duking it out. So anyways, Frostfur actually has 4 kits, so this is kind of like weird. She has 4 kits, and she goes, 2 of them are ready, but I think the other 2 aren't yet.
I thought you meant ready, like, this one's not ripe yet, actually.
No, this is a ripe kitten. These are actually Lionheart's babies. Do you remember Lionheart?
Is that the first deputy that died, or the second
Second deputy.
Again, 2 deputies in 1 book.
Mm-hmm. So then Tiger Claw's like, you're absolutely kidding me right now. You're literally kidding me. Aren't there other warriors who can be doing this right now? And me and my notes wrote, it's been a week. The gray she-kit becomes Cinderpaw and goes to Fireheart.
Gray she-kit.
Yes. What do you have problems with there?
The she-kit part.
What do you want me to call her?
Is that what they call them in the book?
Yeah.
She-kit and what's...
Tom.
Gendered phrasing, guys. We need to get rid of it.
Gender what?
Gendered phrasing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Especially in cat culture.
This cat culture is a little too gender specific for me.
Yeah. What if it's a NB cat?
I'm trying to think if they've added one of those. I don't think they have.
Thrown in an NB yet?
They added one gay. They can't add it. Two gays. They can't add any more because they sell in China.
Oh. That's a good reason not to have diversity.
In cats?
I mean, in anything.
No,
like, that
I know what you're
happens
saying.
in
I agree with you.
movies all the time.
And trust me, based on our two boys' relationship, our two boy cats' relationship, I'm telling everybody right now, cats do
gay.
be gay.
All cats are gay.
All cats are gay. So, anyways, I was saying the gray she-kit is Cinderpaw, and she becomes Fireheart's apprentice. And there's a Tom named Brackenpaw who goes to Gray Stripe. Okay. So again, they're siblings, these two kids.
You've wanted to name one of our fosters Bracken. Yeah, I remember that.
No, I want to name him Bramble.
Oh, yeah.
That's who we did. So I wrote in my notes, rant about how Sandpaw and Dustpaw started training first, are not yet warriors, and these two doofuses are warriors with apprentices now.
These two doofs!
These two absolute morons. I would be furious if I was those two. Anyways.
Undeserved promotion.
It literally pisses me off. So chapter 9, they couldn't have done a warrior montage or been like visual and then another moon later.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, chapter 9. It's their first day with the apprentices, and Graystripe is like, let's show Bramblepaw the forest, but I don't really want Fireheart to come, which makes him sad.
Wait, why didn't they write in just like, hey, it's like they went on these missions and did these things, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's been 6 months. Okay, now they did the wingland thing.
I guess because they didn't expect somebody who's 23 years old to make a podcast about it.
Oops.
So Cinderpaw is like crazy full of energy. She's like super sweet. She's a kitten, you know? She reminds me of, remember Rose?
Yeah.
Rosalie from the Twilight Babies. So he shows her all the places. She kind of like smells ShadowClan. And she's like, I recognize this from when Broken Star attacked and took these kids. She was one of the kids that they brought back.
Oh, okay.
So it's not that like the other kids, she smelled like them. So anyways, they go to the two-leg place. And they see like this plump, light brown tabby with a white chest and from paws. She's got kits in her belly. She's chunky, you know, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And Cinderpaw's like, let's fucking get her.
What?
Let's mess her up. She's protecting the clan. Like Graystripe protected the clan when Firepaw was a kid, or Fireheart was a
Wait,
baby.
is this another warrior cat, or is it just
this is a kitty pet?
Okay, then why attack this random cat?
Show the kitty pet not to come back into the woods.
Random?
They steal the prey.
Okay.
So Cinderpaw's like, let's get her the F out of here. And Fireheart's like, she's just a kitty pet. It doesn't matter. And he like steps on a twig. And the cat's like, yeah! And she zooms. So they go home and Fireheart is dreaming because bro always be dreaming. Yeah, although I did have a really weird dream last night, but he dreams of his mother. He's dreaming of being a kid and he wakes up and he goes, that was me sister.
The kitty pet was his sister.
Because he was a kitty pet. Chapter 10. So Brindle, it all becomes like weird.
Hey, people, spay and neuter your animals.
Please spay and neuter your cats.
Yeah.
It's so important. If you know anywhere that does TNR, you know, we should just put a link in the show notes for that.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea. Just a general TNR information. Yeah. That's trap, neuter, release. It's just really, please, they can breed. Like, I know in the books here, they're not breeding as quickly, but oh my god, this forest would be dead.
What? Every litter we had was over 4?
Over 4. Cats can, because of the way humans have messed up the light cycle, cats can have 1 litter every 2 months, upwards of 8 kittens.
Yes.
And yeah, so They can have
Yeah,
like
we'll
12
put some
litters.
resources
Yeah,
out
they
there.
can have, like,
Please spay and neuter your
please,
animals.
for the love of God. I don't know why none of the humans in this world spay and neuter their freaking animals, because what? That means his sister's about a year old now.
Yeah.
You think I'm letting a cat who can get pregnant outside?
No.
Bruh, no. Kittens suck.
Yeah.
I love them. They suck.
They're fun to foster. They suck.
The best part of fostering kittens is when they go to the permanent home.
We love them, though.
I love them. Okay, chapter 10. So this kitten gets like weirdly family-y. So Brindleface has her kittens. And Fireheart is like kind of going in and watching them, and like she's got like 4 kittens, but unfortunately one of them already passed away, so now she's only got 3. Yeah. He's kind of like remembering his family, his cat family. And then he's like, "Hey, Gray Stripe, would you mind taking Cinderpaw out for the day?" And then he like sneaks around to go visit his sister, which is like a big no-no. But
again, no kitty pet clan.
Only clan-borns allowed. Okay.
That's horrible.
So her name is Princess. I love a good cat named Princesa. Mm-hmm. And this is her first kidding, which, again, not true, because if they let her out, she would have probably had 6 to 8 litters by now. Anyways, he's like kind of telling her about his life. He's like, "I feel a little lonely, like I don't have any kin in the clan. Like it's literally just me." Gray Stripe doesn't have any litter mates, but he is technically related to just about every single one of those other cats.
Again, incest issue.
Well, it's not like that incesty, but it's pretty close. Anyways, chapter 11. So Gray Stripe and Fireheart are taking taking their apprentices to Sunning Rocks for a hunting mission.
Sunning Rocks?
It's like, so there's the river.
Yeah.
With River Clan on one side, and then there's the Sunning Rocks that are on Thunder Clan's side of the river. Mm-hmm. So that's where Oakheart first died, and Redtail died. River Clan and Thunder Clan fight over those rocks a lot because
they're just some sick rocks.
They're just some nice chunky rocks, but they're like, wow, this is actually. They actually kind of say like, these are pretty nice rocks. They're nice and warm. We should bring the elders here. But they see the river's frozen, and Graypaw's like chasing something over the river, stupid doofus, and he falls in. So something about Gray Stripe is that he is a longer haired cat. Yeah. So if he gets wet, he's like soaked. Like he is not.
It's not.
He's
a good
suffering.
Time. Yeah.
So he's saved by a silver tabby cat, and they're kind of like really getting along.
Oh no, Blue.
Her name's Silverstream. She is just like really pretty. She kind of reminds me. Remember Elizabeth?
Yeah.
She's that color. Yeah, great. Yeah. We'll post a photo of Elizabeth. She's beautiful. So she's just a pretty cat. She saves them. They get home, and of course Tiger Claw's like, "Why are you so wet? How could you have gotten that wet? We don't have that much water in our territory." And Cinderpaw just lies. In chapter 12, they start off, she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like, it's my fault, blah, blah, blah." She just straight up lies. Easy peasy. And Gray Stripe has, like, a chill and gets confined to camp.
I just rolled around in a puddle for a while, I'm sorry.
Again, he's, like, so thick fur that Tiger Claw's like, "You would have had to fall in the river," and he's like,
"The river?
I hardly know her." So he gets some lavender and feverfew, because that's how you cure a cold in cat world. Which I think I'm allergic to lavender, so that would make me a little icky.
Aren't cats allergic to lavender too?
No, they're actually allergic to garlic.
Cats are vampires.
Big brain.
Big brain. Big brain.
Which is why our next series will be Twilight.
Oh no.
Because it's basically the same thing.
No.
So Gray Stripe is like not getting better after a couple of days. Like, it should be doing better, but Fireheart doesn't really have like the time to care, because he's going to talk to Princess a lot. So like Tiger.
His sister?
Yeah, his sister.
Okay.
So Tiger Claw's like, "I'm ready to have Cinderpaw and Brackenpaw assessed. You need to like get them on a hunting mission."
They need to do their driver's exam.
Yeah, it's time for what do other ACTs, things like that. I was like, what do kids do? I don't know. I don't remember.
They're gonna get their diploma soon.
Yeah, it's really hard. So Fireheart's kind of feeling alone. He's just having a lot of feelings. He wants his sister.
Are you telling me he's getting baby fever because he saw his sister
No,
pregnant?
Ew, what? No, he just wants family.
Oh, okay.
he just misses that aspect. He's alone. Like,
Yeah.
Gray Stripe's his only friend, and Gray Stripe's got this stupid chill he's not getting better from.
Yeah.
So in chapter 13, they get back from, like, a really successful hunting mission, and Tiger Claw's like, hey, where's Gray Stripe? And he's like, oh, yeah, probably. And he's like, oh, he's right over there. And Gray Stripe and Fireheart are kind of, like, fighting because Fireheart can, like, clearly tell that Gray Stripe is up to something because he's not getting better. He's, like, not confining himself to camp to, like, recoup.
Oh, okay.
So Running Wind, I remember telling you this because I was reading and I was like, Running Wind? Who the fuck's Running Wind? And I've read this book so many times.
I don't know who this character is. I've read this book 50 times and I don't know who this character is.
So he's helping with training, and, like, cats start getting sick. They have green cough. So it's kind of like just an upper respiratory infection. Okay. So Mousefur, Longtail, and Swiftpaw are sick. So Fireheart is, like, just, like, kind of having a bad day. His head's all fuzzy. He's like, hey, Running Wind, can you take the two RiverClan cats, can you take the two apprentices and train them for the day? And he, like, tracks Gray Stripe down. He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why aren't you in the clan? Why are you out and about? Not only is he out and about, he's at RiverClan territory.
What?
Messing around with Silverstream.
Uh-oh. He's getting kisses.
Fireheart's hackles bristled with horror is the first line of chapter 14.
Who wrote this?
Kate Carey. So he confronts Silverstream.
Kate Carey, stop.
He's like, yo, what are you two doing? And she goes, chill, bruh. Chill. Nothing's gonna happen.
We're just kissing.
My papa is Crooked Star. Leader of RiverClan.
He's messing with the princess.
Princesa. Fireheart goes, are you kidding me right now? And then...
That makes it way worse. What are you talking about?
Literally, Fireheart's like, he's like, that is not good.
That makes it way worse, actually.
That's not positive in this situation. And so Fireheart's like, absolutely not. Gray Stripe, we're going home. And Gray Stripe's like, do you doubt my loyalty to ThunderClan? And Fireheart's like, yeah!
Yeah!
You're fraternizing with another clan! Not only another clan, but the clan leader's daughter!
Of the other clan.
So anyways, they get back and they're fighting. They are not doing well, which is funny because at the same time that Fireheart is bashing Gray Stripe for this, he's going to see his sister. So it's like they're both struggling with loyalty right now. Although Gray Stripe refuses to acknowledge that he's being bad.
Yeah.
So anyway, White...
Well, does Fireheart...
What? Does Fireheart what?
Does he say he's being bad too?
Well, I mean, he acknowledged, like, his brain is a little bit confused about it. You know, he's like, what am I supposed to do? He's like, I have no family here. My only friend Gray Stripe is out doing hot girl shit. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
He's thoughtin' for the summer.
He really is. So for the leaf bear, actually.
Oh, sorry.
Thoughtin' for the leaf bear.
Thoughtin' for the leaf bear, baby.
We should put that on a t-shirt.
No.
So, anyways, White Storm's like, hey, can you guys go get some, hey, Fireheart, can you go get some catnip? Yellowfang needs it. We're running low, and there's white cough in camp. So white cough is the worst version of green cough. Oh, no. Green cough's the worst version of white cough.
Okay.
So catnips helps with that, but it's only obviously found where humans are because we grow it.
Yeah.
So instead of going to sleep, Fireheart goes to RiverClan to talk sense into Silverstream, but he's an absolute idiot, and there's actually a RiverClan patrol out. So he's just big and dumb.
Yeah, let me just walk into where we know they have patrols.
Yeah, and I'm so smart. Don't worry, she's the princess.
I'll figure this out. That's cool.
So in chapter 15, Silverstream's like, are you dumb? Like, she was on the patrol. Luckily, she smelled Fireheart and was like, are you kidding me? Like, come on. Like, we're just good.
I just want to see my boyf.
Literally, I sent them away. And again, this is probably a month into them being warriors, and Gray Stripe is already breaking the most important warrior code rule.
Like, multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times. He's not getting better. He's still sick, which is taking a warrior out of commission. He got another cat sick. I'm mad at Gray Stripe in this.
Okay. I can tell, but...
Good. I'm glad I'm getting that across. So she's like, they're kind of like talking at like freaking midnight, which I'm asleep.
Is Gray Stripe or the other cat cheating on the
Silver
other
Stream?
cat?
Her name's SilverStream.
SodaStream?
SilverStream.
SodaStream. Shout out to SodaStream.
No, don't shout out. They're not giving us any money. So she's telling him that like Two Legs have taken over a good chunk of their river and they don't actually have as much food as they usually do. Usually River Clan's like the fat, chunky boys.
Yeah.
And they're like, she's telling him like back off, like I'm in love with Gray Stripe after one single week of knowing him.
But Dad, I love him!
Stop. So Fireheart is like going around and he's back in the clan and he goes to Yellowfang to complain, but there's a sick kit. One of Brindleface's kits has white cough and so does Blue Star. So Yellowfang kind of like goes, yeah, I don't know if Blue Star's gonna make it through. And he goes, can you tell how many lives she has left? Because remember, he's the only one who knows that Blue Star only has 2 lives left.
Again, why is he the only one that knows?
Because Blue Star favors him for no good reason at this point. He hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways. So he and her know that if Blue Star loses a life, she's only got 1 more left. That's her last and final life.
And the respawn doesn't work for...
The respawn anchor actually blows up on this one.
Okay.
It's like putting too much, what's it? I don't know half the joke. I can't think of it. It's a Minecraft joke. What's it called? The glowstone in the respawn anchor in the overworld.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you like that joke?
Yep, that was a good
really
joke.
funny.
It didn't take you any time to get to the
Stop!
end of it.
The rules are you cannot make fun of me.
I thought it was just how you pronounce things.
Okay. We start chapter 16, where everyone's really worried about Blue Star. But Frostfur's like, guys, she has green cough. And at the same time, Dustpaw like runs into camp and is like, Tiger Claw urgently needs Blue Star. They smell Shadow Clan warriors on our land. Tiger Claw's at this broken tree. You have to go. Like, she has to go. And Yellowfang is like, Fireheart, you have to go get catnip from the Two-Leg Den. Like, Blue Star needs it. She has green cough.
Yeah.
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 So Cinderpaw's like, hey, I'll go tell Tiger Claw what's going on. And Fireheart's like, you've literally been an apprentice for like a moon. No. But
that cat can't do it, but he can run the whole clan at one
He can run the whole clan. But anyway, she goes off by herself and she gets hit by a car.
Sorry.
So that's how we start chapter 17. Her leg is like destroyed. He takes her back, and Golden Flower is chilling with Blue Star. So he kind of like puts Cinderpaw back with Yellowfang. He's like, is she gonna live? And Yellowfang's like, I have no idea.
Probably not. Probably not.
She big busted her leg, and I'm a cat. So he's like kind of moping around, throwing a fit, obviously, because his apprentice just got mutilated. He's kind of being dramatic.
What the heck?
So
what the heck? My apprentice just got his leg tore off by a car.
It's not torn off. It's just really like remember. I keep saying remember. Like anybody on here is gonna just. Okay. So, anyways, Golden Flower's chilling with Blue Star. He's like, I'll take over for a bit. I'm too wired to like do anything. But Blue Star ends up losing another life. So, Justin, how many lives does Blue Star have left?
1.
1. So she's dead after this, which makes Tiger Claw the leader. And we know about what do we know about Tiger Claw?
He's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy.
So Cinderpaw has internal bleeding, but what they say in the book is that she's hurt on the inside. Which I don't even know how they would know that.
She got big bad boo-boo. We put her in her MRI machine.
MRI magic inquiry machine. Can I?
You said MII, yeah.
Can I do any words right now? I can read, but I can't spell. We all know that. Anyways, so Cinderpaw's hurt in the inside, and Yellowfang's like, she's never going to be a warrior because her leg's going to be all wonky if it heals.
Yeah.
So Fireheart's pissed because he wouldn't have had to do this if Gray Stripe was there, because Gray Stripe was gone. He was the only warrior in the clan. All the patrols were out, Tiger Claw was out, and everything. So he was like, if Gray Stripe wasn't there, going slutting off with SilverStream, when all this drama was going on,
slum
for the princess, then my apprentice wouldn't almost be losing her life. So he's pissed, rightfully so, in my opinion. What about your opinion, Justin?
Hell yeah. He totally should be angry.
Mm-hmm. You know the emotions. We got you that wheel that one time. So chapter 18, Speckletail, who's just like an elder queen.
Yeah. She's
the mother of the tabby kid that was sick. And then I wrote in my notes, that's not true.
What?
That's just wrong. So Fireheart gets like really overwhelmed. He's like, kids are dying. Blue Star lost a life. She's sick. Cinderpaw's busted her leg. She rusted. He just like gets really overwhelmed. He's like, I need to breathe. He's having a panic attack.
Yeah.
He goes over to the two-leg place to get like catnip. He's like, this'll help. Like, this will be good because I'll get catnip for the clan and I can see my sister. And he goes to see Princess, who's had her babies. She's had 5 healthy kids, which is a pretty good hefty chunk of kids, especially for a first litter. He goes off. He's like, Cinderpaw's hurt. Blue Star's this. And then...
she's like, what are you talking about? Yeah. I'm not paying attention to the book
well,
either.
She kind of helps him in this one because he's such a space frog right now. She goes, why would Tiger Claw even need to see Blue Star right now? It kind of seems like it was a trap.
Dun, 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 dun,
talk about plot building. So...
She's the only one paying attention, actually.
Literally. He's so busy having a panic attack. He's like, I'm really lonely. Like, it's like really hard, but I am happy. Like, I don't think it was a trap. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I just needed to vent. He just needed to vent, and Gray Stripe's throwing a fit.
Yeah.
So he gets back. They're starting to quarantine for sickness. So like Longtail, the cats that are sick stay in a certain...
The CDC, the Cat Disease Control.
That was a good one. You thought of that so quick.
Yeah.
So Cinderpaw has an infection in her leg. And I asked you how long it takes an infection to set hold. So with all I've told you about Cinderpaw's injuries, how long do you think it would have taken for an infection to set in her leg?
Probably right away to be infected, but like 2 or 3 days to get like gross.
It's been less than 24 hours. So anyways, Frostfur comes in. Frostfur is Cinderpaw's mom, remember?
No. No, I don't.
Shut up. So Frostfur comes in and she's like, hey, I don't blame you for this. I know Cinderpaw is like a bundle of energy. You could not have controlled her.
My kid's dumb as hell. Literally. Like, I get it.
And then Firepaw's like, Gray Stripe, you should have been here. And Gray Stripe's like, and?
I was
busy. I was busy getting my paws wet, if you know what I mean.
Oh no, Blue, no. Oh God.
That's a 20-minute timeout for me. So we start chapter 19 with Gray Stripe taking Brackenpaw and everybody. They're going to like patrol Shadow Clan. They're kind of like ranting about Sandpaw and how she should be a warrior. But Mousefur and another patrol come back and they're like, that weird Shadow Clan scent is the same group of cats. It's the same group of cats that keeps coming through. Super weird. So Sandpaw seems like pretty chill, like, I'm just hanging out with Fireheart, like I'm not being an asshole anymore. And Blue Star is like, you know what we're gonna do? She's like, you know what we're gonna do? The river's frozen. We're gonna cross into River Clan territory and beat them up and steal some of their prey.
The ThunderClan is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really random.
Yeah, it doesn't seem provoked at all.
No, and Gray Stripe's like, should we? I don't know if now's a good time for that.
Wait, my girlfriend's over there, please.
It's really warm. I don't know if that's a good idea. What if it thaws? Like, that's not... And Blue Star's like, that's a really good point. We should go right now.
It's melting? Let's go!
But they get there, and Gray Stripe is like, oh, nuts, oh, nuts, oh, nuts. Like, what about Silver Stream? And then in chapter 20, Gray Stripe is like, Fireheart, why are you getting so mad at me? Like, I'm not doing anything. Like, what are you doing? And they fight. They, like, straight up fight in the clearing.
Yeah.
And Blue Star's like, get it together. Get it together. Everyone's like,
chill.
That was really awkward. But Fireheart goes to calm down by seeing Cinderpaw. She's actually doing pretty well. She's doing like cat PT, like chasing balls and like moving her legs and stuff.
Oh my god.
But
She should be a tripod. Like, honestly.
I actually don't think they have any tripods. I think if one of the cats lost a leg, they'd be dead.
Yeah.
What do you? Let me put some more cobwebs on that.
Let me put some cobwebs on the amputation site.
Literally. They'd be like, I think she's bleeding internally. So he's going hunting with Mousefur and Sandpaw, and he kind of goes off alone. He's like, Mousefur, Sandpaw, I want to be alone. He just like straight up fought his best friend.
Yeah.
So they give him his space. And then he like goes over to the two-leg place because homie can't get enough of it. And he sees Princess, and I don't know how they have the same magical timing sense to meet each other every time, but they do.
The plot timing.
Oh, yes. And he sees Princess, and she's got something in her mouth. It's one of her kittens.
Yeah.
And she goes, I know that you said your apprentice busted her big-ass leg.
I brought you this one.
Literally, she goes, I want this to be your new apprentice. And then I wrote, rant about being a pet owner, and one of your kittens just disappears. Can you imagine you're a human and like one of the kittens just...
Whoa, where'd it go?
There was 5 yesterday, there are 4 now. I don't smell anything dead. The mom is fine and not freaking out. And then in Warrior Cat's world, she goes, I just gave that one away.
And like, how is he gonna go back to the clan with this kitten and not explain anything?
Hey, Fireheart, that kitten is weird. Where did you get that?
Where did you get that kitten?
He's like, actually, in chapter 21, he's like really happy to have his kin in his clan. He's like, this is going to be really nice. And I wrote in my notes, plus new genetic material. And then the whole clan like kind of comes out because the kitten's like meowing like it's a baby, and everyone's like, well, what the hell's going on? And he's like, yeah, so I found this kitten, and the clan is like not buying it.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, it's funny because their rejection are like, it doesn't have the blood of a warrior, like it's a kitty pet, and then they're like, and it's got a white coat, it's not gonna be able to hunt. And like Whitestorm, who is a white cat, is like, what? Just sitting in the corner like, I can hunt.
Hey, what?
Me and Frostfur, we hunt. Like,
dude, what the
maybe
hell?
Maybe don't be fur racist. Be born racist. Like,
oh my god.
So, they're not buying it, but like Gray Stripe, who is in the clan for some reason today, is like, I say we let him in. Did you like that one? I thought that was funny. But Gray Stripe is like, Fireheart's a really good warrior. Like, this kitten's gonna be good. We know that. So
they know it's his kin?
Mm-hmm. He tells them, he's like, my sister gave me this kitten.
Oh, so he's like, I found this cat. They're like, no, you didn't. And
he's like, yeah. Shit, you caught me.
You got me on that one.
Yeah,
really.
My sister gave me this kitten. And Tiger Claw's like, wait, you've been visiting the two-leg place? And he's like, yeah, I've just been kind of upset. And Blue Star's like, can you give me a minute to think about this?
Kind of depressed.
Literally. And so he like kind of takes it to the warrior's den, and it's like meowing, and all the warriors are like, get that out of here. It won't shut up. And Frostfur's like, you're literally being dumb. Brindleface has milk because one of her kittens passed away last night, so she now only has 2 kittens. Yeah. Out of the 4 that she started with thank God, because the genetic material of having 4 kittens from the same lineage messes up this. It just becomes really nasty.
We need take a shot every time we talk about incest in this.
Well, it's not so much incest, it's the genetic
material. It is incest,
just
Blue.
N equals 500. That's the carrying capacity of the genetic material. Okay, anyways. So Brindleface starts nursing the kit. She's like okay, I'll do it. Fireheart's like, I'll obviously take care of you. But Blue Star goes, okay, we're not going to have a naming ceremony, but we'll keep the kit in the clan. I'll be naming it Cloud Kit. We're not doing a naming ceremony. Brindleface agreed to nurse it. Okay. It's kind of a big deal that they didn't do a naming ceremony. Even though they don't do a naming ceremony for the kits. The moms typically just name them, but I don't know. I think they were just trying to be like, it's different.
So wait, they don't do naming ceremonies normally?
Not for kittens. So, like, when a kitten is born, they're just like, the mom's like, I
That's
don't know.
Greg.
Yeah, well, we're not doing that again. They're like, that's Bracken Kit.
Yeah.
Freaking Blue Star doesn't come up and go, I, Blue Star, leader of ThunderClan, declare this. So,
yeah.
In chapter 22, Fireheart is, like, pretty busy. He's got Cinderpaw, who's way busted.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically training Brackenpaw now because Graystripe is too busy getting it on.
Yeah.
And he's taking care of Cloud Kit. Like, he's busy. He's a full-time papa.
Yeah.
At a year and 2 months. So Cinderpaw's like, Fireheart, I'm never going to be a warrior, am I? He's like, ugh. No.
You're probably good, dude.
And she's like, I'm sorry. So Fireheart's like, hey, can you tell me a little bit about the day you got hurt? And she's like, I don't really remember much. So
yeah, probably done.
Probably done because she got big boo-boo legs. So actually, I lied about the 2 months. This has only been 1 month since they brought WindClan back.
So how long has this cat's leg been busted?
Probably, so she became a warrior, an apprentice, like, after they brought WindClan back. So she was probably, like, it's probably been, like, 2 weeks. All this has happened within a month.
Okay, cool.
So, Sandpaw, they're, like, kind of going to the gathering, and Sandpaw is like, hey, I'm on your side with Cloud Kit. I get why you'd want that. Like, you kind of did a good thing there. I just really want my warrior name. Like, I'm not jealous. Like, I just want that. I'm ready to be a warrior. She's, like, really being kind to him, and he's, like, kind of freaking out. So they end up going to the gathering. In chapter 23, Fireheart is talking to Wolf's WindClan buddies for the first time in a moon. He sees One Whisker again, Morning Flower, all that. Every clan has, like, smelled the other clans in, and rogue smells in their clan. Does that make sense? No. So each of the 4 clan is like, I've smelled you guys on my land. I've smelled you guys on my land. I've smelled rogues on my land.
So everybody's going everywhere.
They're really not respecting the warrior code in this one. So they're, like, getting pissed. They're arguing. And then clouds cover the full moon. And they go, StarClan is mad at us. We argued. And they just banned.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, in chapter 24, Tallstar's like, we're done. The will of StarClan, we're done. Most of the fighting between ShadowClan and RiverClan is kind of, like, actually due to freaking stupid Graystripe and Silverstream. And, you know, Fireheart's like, you guys gotta stop. Like, they're getting pretty pissed. And they're like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
One of you's gotta defect, dude.
Yeah, and Blue Star calls a meeting. It's like, ShadowClan and RiverClan are big time threats. We really gotta figure this out. And Tiger Claw, like, threatens Cloud Kit at the end of this chapter. Just, like, threatens him for no good reason.
The deputy?
Yeah, Tiger Claw. The evil deputy. Yeah, I don't know. So, chapter 25, Fireheart is on patrol, and they find more ShadowClan scent, and freaking Whitestorm is furious.
Yeah.
Fireheart is like, kind of sounds a little, like, it smells a little familiar. Something's up. So he's like, I'm going to find I'm going to find Blue Star. And then Fireheart is, like, kind of sitting there, and he's like, shit. The camp is, like, fully empty. It's, like, just him and it's, like, Sandpaw and the kits and the moms.
Where'd everybody go?
So, Yellowfang comes out, and she smells like the bones that Whitestorm brought back because he was so mad. That had the scent on it. And she goes, that's Broken Star from ShadowClan. You guys, that's Broken Star. So,
wait, they found the bones of Broken Star?
Mm-mm. They found rabbit bones in their territory.
Oh, and that smelled like
And they smelled like Broken Star. And so he's like, Brackenpaw, go get Tiger Claw now. And as soon as Fireheart is like, oh my god, guys, I'm worried. Like, I think we're going to have a battle. Like, start preparing. There's a battle. Broken Star invades the clan.
Dun, dun, dun.
In chapter 26, he's fighting Broken Star. He sees Crowface, who killed Spotted Leaf 6 months ago.
Oh, no, not the hot cat.
No, Justin, I'm sorry. 6 months ago? It's been 1 month. Who gets the timelines this wrong? 1 month.
What weird ass time dilation is that? I would love to get this much done.
I feel like if I wrote a book, the first thing I would be like is, let's make sure the timeline's right.
Yeah, let's make a little graph. This goes after this.
So anyways, they're fighting and he's pissed. He sees Clawface, but don't worry, Graystripe kills him. So Graystripe has now killed 2 cats in this book. So the queens and apprentices are like rocking it. They're like fighting off these cats. Fireheart, like things are starting to calm down, and Fireheart goes to find Broken Star, and he's in the medicine den for some reason. His eyes are all bloodied. He's actually losing a life because he still has his 9 lives. And Yellowfang is like, or Fireheart's like, let's off this guy. Like, he's just an asshole. Let's off him.
Wait, Tiger?
No. So Yellowfang is in the medicine cat's den with Broken Star, the old Shadow Clan leader.
Okay.
And Fireheart is like, let's just kill him. Like, how many lives does he? He couldn't have that many lives left.
We'll just keep killing him.
Yeah, even though it's only been 4 months or like 6 months, so he should have like all of his lives.
Let's just brutally murder this guy 9 times in a row.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. And Yellowfang goes, I can't kill him. He's my son.
Dun dun dun.
Did that one get you?
A little bit.
Yeah. So he's her son with Ragged Star. She's like, I can't kill him. He's my kid. So Yellowfang actually ends up healing him up. And Cinderpaw's like, I'm so useless. She's like, shut up. You're not useless. Get over here and help me.
Yeah.
So she's like helping us as a medicine cat right now.
Okay.
So
Longleg's going to become a medicine cat?
She could possibly become a medicine cat.
Oh.
I don't know. You have to read the book. Well, actually, don't worry. We read it so you don't have to.
Oh, the tagline of the show.
The tagline. So Blue Star comes back and agrees with Fireheart. She's like, that was a great way to end things. Like, we need to do that, but let's go get Tiger Claw. But he already returns. He didn't even get to enter Shadow Clan. So he was like going to fight Shadow Clan with White Storm. But he didn't have to. What?
So Tiger Paw was just not
Tiger
there?
Star, or Tiger Claw, sorry.
So he was just not there?
Nobody was there except for Fireheart.
Okay.
So Blue Star goes, Broken Star can stay here, but he's no longer a leader. His name is Broken Tail.
Okay.
She demoted him.
Got him.
He can stay another moon while he heals. His eyes don't work.
Yeah.
They, got real bad.
Clawed his eyes out.
I think they're still there. I think they're just really bloodied. So, chapter 27, Fireheart tells Blue Star, he's like, hey, I know I've only been a warrior for 1 month, but you know who did really good? Dustpaw and Sandpaw. They should maybe get their warrior names. Which I'd be pissed if some younger cat who became a warrior first was, patronizing me. I hate to be patronized. So they do get
really good there, buddy.
I'm so proud of how you did that. That was really good, especially for somebody of your stature.
Yeah, poor little paw.
So they get their warrior names.
Beta paw.
So they become Sandstorm and Dustpelt. So Fireheart and Sandstorm they're kind of chilling. They end up eating together as warriors. And Fireheart's like, oh, give me, instead of saying, hey, give me a minute, he says, I'll be back in 5 rabbit hops. I gotta go check on Cinderpaw.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's how they do things. So Blue Star orders, Fireheart and Graystripe. She's like, you guys go hunt. You need to get your stuff together. And Graystripe's, throwing a temper tantrum. And then Brindleface comes out and she goes, my kids are missing.
Wait, is that the second time?
This is all in the same day.
Second time this book that the kittens have gone missing?
Second time in these 2 books. They went missing in the last book. But Cloud Kit's gone too. So all the kits are gone. So in chapter 28, Sandstorm and Fireheart are like, crap, we gotta go. They're about to turn in because it's snowing. They can't smell them. It's bad out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they see Brindleface's other kits who will be named now as Ash Kit and Burn Kit. Although they don't actually have those names. And they're like, Cloud Kit's out hunting. They use their kitten voices. I can't do it. Cloud Kit's not with them. He's out hunting. they're probably 2 moons. So just so you know how tiny kittens can be. They're 2 moons old. And Cloud Kit, like, straight up comes back and he's got a vole in his mouth. He's caught an animal at at 8 weeks old, 2 months old.
This guy's killing it.
Yeah, so Cloud Kit, like, has it in his mouth. He won't, I see you. He won't drop it. And they, like, have to pick him up and take him home. And so it's, like, adult cat with kitten in mouth, kitten with a vole in mouth. So then he's dreaming again. He's like dreaming and he sees a fully grown Cloud Kit, his family member in this clan. And he sees Spotted Leaf, who warns him, beware a warrior you cannot trust. And you know what this dumbass thinks? Gray Stripe. Bruh,
or
you have a murderer. You have an actual murderer. He wakes up stressed in chapter 29, and then out of nowhere, like...
This cat just needs, like, therapy, like, some Zoloft.
He needs, like, 10 minutes.
Chill, dude.
Bro, go get some more catnip, literally. Yeah. So he wakes up...
Get a big green dank. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Catnip.
Catnip. Stressed, and then, like, out of nowhere, one Whisker from Wind Clan comes in, and he's like, Shadow Clan and River Clan are attacking our camp. Homie cannot get a minute of rest. So they're all leaving, and then Cloud Kit and his gang of other kits, which is his 2 foster siblings. What?
So wait. Even in the timeline of the book, Bear Leaf started, and then they said 6 months, and now it's snowing.
Leaf Bear.
Yeah, Leaf Bear started.
Yeah.
And then 6 months, now it's snowing.
No. It's only been actually a month and a half.
Yeah, but they said it was 6 months, didn't they?
Well, they are not good at their timeline, yes. Yeah. So they're leaving, and Cloud Kit and Ash Kit and Fern Kit, I called it his kit gang, show up. And Cloud Kit's like, I'm gonna go fight with you. 2 months old. And he's like, you're not. And everyone's kind of looking at Fireheart like, are you gonna handle this? What is going on?
Let me go murder those kids.
He's like, you said we would fight together one day. I imagine him talking like Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. You said we would fight together one day. I can't do the voice. And he's like, Bracken Paw, I'm really sorry to do this. I know you want to fight. Take these kids back home.
Cloud Kit, go!
Cloud Kit, activate! They run over to Wind Clan. They hear the battle noises, and they're in. And this is our last chapter, okay? Lots of fighting. Fireheart was being beat, like, bad by Leopard Fur of River Clan. And Tiger Claw was just kind of, like, staring at him, like observing that it was happening.
Hello.
So he was not helping at all when he could have been.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a cat's fighting with Silverstream, and Silverstream turns and starts fighting with Fireheart, and he lets her go. You know, he can't fight Silverstream. That's Gray Stripe's girlfriend.
That's his bruh's girl.
Yeah, and so...
You can't murk your bruh's girl.
Unfortunately, Dark Stripe, who's like Tiger Claw's like BFF, watched him let him go. And stupid idiot Fireheart goes, oh, crap! Spotted Leaf's warning was about Tiger Claw.
No witnesses.
No witnesses. Yo, we gotta kill Dark Stripe.
No witnesses.
It's okay, Dark Stripe immediately told told Tiger Claw. So at the end of the battle, Gray Stripe's like, thank you for letting Silverstream go. I know that like wasn't easy. And Fireheart's like, yeah. And they kind of end up making up, even though I'm still really mad at Fireheart.
And then they kiss.
I actually wrote in my notes, they actually don't kiss though. And then I wrote a frowny face.
Oh, dang.
So we were kind of on the same page. So Justin, that was 30 chapters of Fire and Ice. You got any questions?
Can we be done?
We can be done. We are all done with that book. So my name is Blue, and this is Reading Held Hostage.
My name's Justin. Thank you for listening. And be sure to tell your moms about us.
Also, I just want to say, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Both are at Reading Hostage. Reading Hostage, not Reading Held Hostage, unfortunately. But we're there. That's where we'll be posting notes and photos. Like we said, we'll post a picture of our baby girl, Elizabeth. But yeah, thank you so much. And don't worry, guys. We'll read it for you so you don't have to.
All right. See ya.
I want to shout out my awesome cousin Chloe, who made our awesome, beautiful artwork. Their name on Instagram is at CHLOES_ART4804. That's at Chloe's_art4804. Thanks, Chloe.